We're going to introduce you to another one of Whitetail Institute's products. This one's been around for a little while. It's called Destination. It's that blend of products, but this one is good for early season. It has the oats in it, but then it has winter peas in it. It has kale. It has radishes, which if you haven't planted radishes in the past, what I love about radishes is the tops continue to grow, where if it's any kind of turnip, basically when the turnip pops through, if whitetail, and they're not supposed to like them until they freeze, right? That's what everybody says. But up here in the Midwest, once they get that taste, or it must be acquired taste, because when you plant it the first year, and I'll give you a little history here, like the first year when you plant turnips, they might not touch it at all. You might have the best looking field and you feel like a total loser because the whitetails aren't gonna hit it. And it's because they really don't know what it is. They don't realize that it's a good food. Now, like when I planted food plots on my place, if I'm using any kind of turnips bulb-based, they actually start pounding them the minute they come through the ground. I mean, you'll see bites out of your turnips when they're golf ball size. You know, and I always like my turnips. I don't want to get them too big because they get kind of woody. So if you plant them too early, they're going to get huge, and then the whitetails really don't like them because they're probably not as nutritious. It's like anything. Perfect size, I always tell people anywhere from a baseball to softball size is what I like for my turnips. And then I just base my planting off of, you know, when I need to get that kind of growth. So up here in the Midwest, because we can get that early frost, especially in Wisconsin, early September. I mean, even by Labor Day, sometimes it's cold enough for a frost. I always try to get my food plots either in the ground or ready to go in by the 1st of August. So a week before, a week after, that's when I plant. Further you go down south, it's going to be later and later. Again, what's great about these blended products like Destination is it gives a whitetail a variety of different products, a lot of different foods that they like. Some deer might want to eat oats, they're going to go to this. Some deer might like winter peas, which by the way, up here in the Midwest is like candy to a whitetail. I've already had a plot of this, and literally they've eaten every one of the winter peas out of there. You could go through it and you would swear it didn't grow if you didn't have a protective cage. And why I'm going to bring up a protective cage is you know, early in my years, I thought some of the plants weren't growing or they weren't growing as well. And what it is a lot of these products take browse pressure so well that you don't realize how much they're eating. And then you put a little area which is caged in, fenced in, so the whitetail can't see it. And your growth, a lot of times, is up to a foot higher, you know, where it's not getting browse versus what it is. Just gives you, the land manager, a good idea of how much the whitetails are using your product. It also allows you to see, you know, to know that in your soil, all the products are really growing. Because in that cage, I'll find my winter peas, where if I'm looking for winter peas anyplace else, you just don't see them. Check out Whitetail Institute. They got a wealth of different products. Destination is definitely one of my favorites. Like I said, I love the radishes because radishes continue to grow. Compared to a turnip, once they eat the leaves off the turnip, it doesn't form more leaves, where a radish will continue to grow, it'll continue to get more leaves. It also gives you a long tap root, so it goes down, so you don't have to worry a lot about moisture. But anyway, check it out, Whitetail Institute Destination.